Hey gentlemen, just wanted to share a quick video based on some of my personal Bible reading this last week, and just honestly gonna be looking at my journal here. And it was from Psalm 126, and the first verse says, "When the Lord restored the fortunes of Zion," it says, "we were like those who dream." And in this verse, I love that the environment, that the activity of dreaming is a sign of God's restorative work, because it said, when the Lord restored, that is the environment of dreaming. And what I also love about that is that dreaming does not depend or rely on me, on you, on an individual's efforts. Dreaming lies in the foundation of what God has already done. So this verse is past tense. God has restored something. And so then the next few verses is verse 4 to 6. It turns and it becomes a prayer. And it says, "Restore our fortunes, O Lord, like streams in the Negeb. Those who sow in tears shall reap with shouts of joy. He who goes out weeping, bearing the seed for sowing, shall come home with shouts of joy, bringing his sheaves with him." Now, this is like pre-restoration, and there's this asking, there's this prayer, and it's in a season of sorrow and a season of hardship, a season of heaviness, and he still does the work while he's weeping. And that work is sowing seeds. He's carrying, bearing the seed for sowing. He's doing his part to see that the prayer, whether it's a prayer of lament, whether it's a prayer of supplication, whether it's a prayer of abiding, he is also doing his work, his part, as he prays, to align with those prayers. And I just was really encouraged by that this week. And I just want to encourage you with that, because sometimes we feel the heaviness of what is not yet, the heaviness of even just that dream that we may be carrying, that seed within us. And I just want to encourage you to keep going, keep articulating everything that I've given you. I just want to say that it's treated as a living document, not as something that's necessarily static. And so there might be things that come easily to you, but there might be things that come with a little bit more work, or maybe come over time. But I think as we get into the practice of articulating our hearts and our mind and what that dream is, and sowing those seeds with practical actions, I believe we're just moving towards that promise that is, in a sense, already is. And we can talk lots about the promises of God, and how sometimes it's beyond us, but every time we take a step, we step into that promise, whether it's fully realized in a moment or even in our lifetime or not. If that's the call and that's the dream God has put on us, I think it's up to us to steward it and to keep moving in that direction. Looking forward to seeing you guys in a couple days.